Right then, welcome to this video on how to make your first question. And in making my first question, I actually need to have 3 slides. One slide is going to have the question on it, the other slide will have the right answer slide, and the next slide will have the wrong answer slide. So let's get started. I'm going to select New Slide and Title and Content. That's where my question is going to go. New Slide, Title and Content, and New Slide, Title and Content. So for each question I've got 3 slides, one for the right answer and one for all the wrong answers. So let's go back to the slide I've just made, and up here I'm going to write the number of the question. You can do this differently, but I'm going to do it like this. Underneath I'm going to write my question, and my quiz is about copyright. So my first question is going to be, what law do you break if you copy someone's work? Right, there's obviously a spelling mistake here. Right click, and it's that one there. Now I'm going to get rid of the bullet points by just pressing backspace. So there is my question number, there's my question, and underneath I'm going to put 4 boxes for my answers. So I'm just going to drag this big box up here because I don't need to write in it, like that. So I've got space here. And I'm going to create the boxes using text boxes. So I'm going to go to Insert, Text Box, and I'm just going to drag a box like this, and I'm going to write in my 4 answers. 3 of them are going to be wrong answers. So my first answer is going to be wrong. I'm going to call it Data Protection Law. Now this doesn't look too good as a button, so let's improve the layout. I'm going to click on this little circle so the whole button is selected. Go to Format, click on my shape styles, and I might choose this style. And then I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to make the font much bigger. Maybe that's a bit too big. There we go. And then I'm going to center the writing. So now I've got a button. Now instead of doing that again, I'm going to copy it 3 times because I've got the style that I want. So right click on it, select copy, click off, right click and select paste. There's my second button, move it over here. I've just done Control and V for my 3rd button, and again for my 4th button, and I've now got 4 buttons. So the next thing to do is to change the answers in here. So this one is going to be the right answer, which is called Copyright Law. Now I'm just going to press Enter to go to a new line, just so I've got them the same height. I'm going to make this one quite similar, Copying Law, and again put it to the bottom, but that's a wrong answer. And then finally, what should we say, let's call it Copy Law. So there we go, there's my question, there's my 3 answers. So what I need to do now is create my slide for the right answer and the wrong answer. So let's go to slide 3, and in here I'm going to write correct, well done, exclamation mark. And then underneath I'm going to write a little bit about the law. So the law is called the Copyright Designs and Patents Act. And then underneath I'm going to say click next to go to the next question. So there's my slide if you're correct. What about my slide if I go to wrong? Well, I'm going to say wrong. Sorry, this is not right. And then I'm going to say underneath it, please click on the button to have another go. So there we go. I've got my correct answer, I've got my wrong answer. I'm going to add in some pictures later on, but that looks so far so good. So how do I now link these buttons to the places? Well, what I do first of all is I'm going to do my correct answer first. So I click on my button. Now I click on my button like this, and then I select the green circle. That just means that the whole of the button is highlighted. And then what I do is I go to Insert, I go to Action, I select Hyperlink To. I'm not going to select Next Slide. I'm going to click on the down arrow, scroll down and choose Slide ... And just see how I can actually see where I want to go by clicking on. I get a little picture of each slide. Well, correct, well done. Click OK. I'm going to select a sound. Have I got some applause? Yes, I do. And I'm going to highlight the click and click OK. So now this button, when I click on it, is linked to this slide. So I need to do the rest of the 3 buttons to go to this slide. So let's do it. Click on Data Protection Act. Click on the green circle so the whole button is selected. Action, Hyperlink To. Now it's not the next slide, so I need to go to Slide ... Select wrong. Sorry, this is not right. Click OK. Click Play a Sound. What sound have I got? Have I got any booing? Oh, I'll have to probably choose a booing sound. So instead I'm just going to have an exploding sound. Highlight the click and click OK. Right, let's go on and do the other ones. Action, Hyperlink To, Slide ... Sorry, this is wrong. Play the sound. Bomb, highlight, click OK. And then the final one. Action, Hyperlink To, Slide ... Sorry, this is wrong. Click OK. Play sound, and again, let's choose the bomb, but I'm going to have a better sound next time. Click OK, and there we go. So let's run the slide from here, and I'm going to do slideshow and from current slide. Here we go. So can you see when I move my mouse over it, it becomes a pointy thing. Let's go to the right answer to check it. That works well. Let's go to a wrong answer. Oh, there's a bomb sound, and there we go. So if I press escape, that's me done my first question. So what I can do now is go to my wrong slide, and I can put in a button here to go back to question 1. So let's just finish by doing that. Insert, text box, go back like that, click on the green button. Let's go to Format and choose a style. Now I was doing these things here, so I'm going to choose a slightly different color. Let's go to Home, make the font a little bit bigger, put it down at the bottom. Now let's make the button. Click on the green circle, go to Insert, go to Action, Hyperlink To, click on the down arrow. We need to go to Slide ... like that. Select question 1, click OK. I'm just going to highlight the click this time and click OK. So let's go back and try this, see if it works. Start the quiz. Let's go to a wrong answer. No, let's go back. There we go. So there is how to make a question with a correct answer slide, a wrong answer slide, and how to make buttons to link to it. So what I'd like you to do in the lesson is to have a go at making one of these questions, maybe try 2, but also include other types of features. I, for example, have done buttons here. You could have pictures that you click on if you wanted to do a picture question. Good luck.